United City folks. Can I start by getting your name?
I am Hernan Cortez.
Can you tell me a little bit about you and your country?
Well, I was born in Medellin, Spain, back in 1485. Spain, my country, is a very great country. We conquered most of the Western Hemisphere. We basically own all of South America. We're also Catholic, very Catholic. We listen to the Pope, we serve the Pope. We spread his word, we spread Catholicism to the people of the entire world. That is our mission. And also gold. We like money a lot. It's very great.
So, Mr. Cortez, how did you build the Spanish Empire?
Well, after our long voyage over to the Americas, after that Christopher Columbus guy discovered them, or whatever, I don't like that man, we landed in Central America, and I had to get to know the natives first, and I had them take me to their head guy, good old Moctezuma. He had a grand palace and an amazing citadel. It was immense. There were amazing waterworks. It was a city built upon a lake. I don't know why they chose that. It's very hard, but it was stunning. After I had a brief chat with him about him, his people, his religion, all of the great stuff, I proceeded, me and my men, to take him hostage. We held him from the rest of his people who already didn't like him. And we demanded ransom, we demanded power. He eventually died in our control, which was kind of sad, but I mean, that let me take over. And the way I did that is by rallying the people. They already didn't like their guy. They didn't like Moctezuma. He was very oppressive. He was very strong, powerful, ruled with an iron fist. I came in and proceeded to do the same thing. They didn't like that, but we're the ones with guns. They're not. And, you know, they can't really fight back in that type of scenario.
Now that you had an empire, what do you say was its role and exploration from about the 1450s to the 1750s?
Well, we pioneered exploration, particularly in the Americas. We were kind of the first ones there. We took a lot of the land. We employed the use of force, and we also kind of started the trend of converting the people we conquered to our religion. We did that quite frequently. We're also big in trade. We enslaved the people we conquered, which was also very popular. A lot of people copied us for that. We enslaved them in the mines, in the silver mines, and we got them to get us our money that we could then use our other colonies to transfer it around the whole world and get the goods that we wanted. It was a quite nice, flowing process. We made a lot of money. It was very fun. A lot of people died, again.
I know you said something about Columbus earlier. Did you participate in the Columbian Exchange for the Indian Ocean trade?
Well, of course we participated in the Columbian Exchange. We were the ones who did it first. We gave pineapples, slaves, corn. Corn is great. I mean, it's just phenomenal. Have you had corn?
Yes, I have.
Corn is so good. We also brought back some syphilis, which I'm not sure how that happened. I personally did not partake in any of that, at least not to my knowledge. But I know some of my men disappeared during the night, and they came back a little ill, and I guess we just let that slide or something. Yeah, we're kind of suffering with the epidemic back home, but that wasn't as bad as what the natives got from us. They got measles, smallpox, the flu, a lot of other stuff, the death, which is just us shooting them because they didn't want to work for us. And they also received the word of God, which is the greatest gift we gave to them.
What about slavery? Did you participate in slavery? And if so, what did the slaves even do?
Well, of course we participated in slavery. Who didn't? It was the 14 and 1500s. We had them working the mines, the fields, you know, work that us noblemen would never do. You would not catch a nobleman dead in the mines. They mined our silver, they grew our corn, they grew our sugar. We made a lot of money off of them. We typically used native slaves because, I mean, they're already there and they already know what to do. They've been doing it. Now they just got to do it for us. But eventually they kind of died out, so we bought some African slaves, which were quite expensive, but at least they were disease resistant, and they were also resistant to the heat there, which was pretty bad. I mean, you know what they say, it's not the heat, it's the humidity.
All right, that should wrap it up, Mr. Cortez. Thank you for your time. And do you have any final statements?
I would just like to say that I and my companions suffer from the disease of the heart, which can only be cured with gold, which is kind of why we look for gold quite a lot.
Nice.
Alrighty. Alright, so am I getting paid for this?
No.
Oh.